गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्बा त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला। अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदीकैवर्तकः केशवः। पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथासम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा। भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकविवर्जितः। गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च। मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम्। गीतासु गीता कर्तव्या किमन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद्विनिसृता। भारतामृतसर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्राद्विनिसृतं गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। एकं शास्त्रं देवकीपुत्रगीतमेको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव। एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणीन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैस्ताङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। अस्तु, अद्य द्वन्द्वसमासः पठनीयः खलु? सो समासपुस्तके 55 पुटे द्वन्द्वसमासः। इतरेतरयोगे समाहारे च अर्थे वर्तमानम् अनेकं सुबन्तं समस्यते। इतरेतरयोगे नाम इतरेतरयोगो नाम मिलितानाम् एकस्मिन् क्रियापदे अन्वयः। मिलितानाम् एकस्मिन् क्रियापदे अन्वयः। समाहारः नाम समूहः। अतः द्वन्द्वः इतरेतरः समाहारः च इति द्विधा। इतरेतरः द्वयोरपि पदयोः भवति, बहूनामपि पदानां भवति। समाहारेऽपि तथैव, किन्तु समाहारद्वन्द्वः क्वचित् नित्यः। Okay, sometimes it is nitya samasa, samahara dvandva, whereas iteretara dvandva is not nitya samasa at any point of time. It can we can make the samasa or we need not make the samasa. Astu, so militanam ekasmin kriyapade anvayah. So Ramah, Sita, Lakshmanah cha vanam gachanti. Right? So Ramah
which page number?
55 in Samasa.
Okay, thank you.
So Ramaha vanam gacchati, Sita vanam gacchati, Lakshmanaha vanam gacchati. So for all the words Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha ekasmin kriyapade eva anvayaha asti. So then we can join the three in Dvandva Samasa. So Rama, Sita, Lakshmanaha vanam gachanti. Like that we can join. That is what is said here for iteretara yoga. Samahare means samuha. Okay, now let us look at the examples. Murti Mahodaya. Murti Mahodaya patitum ichchati va? Astu. Lalita Bhagini.
Aham patami.
Patatu Sridevi Bhagini.
Harischa harascha hariharau. Harischa guruscha harascha. Hari hara guravaha. Hari guru haraha. Ishascha krishnascha isha krishnau. Asyascha aswascha rathascha aswascha rathascha indrascha aswa rathendraha. Indraswarathaha.
Indrashwarathaha. Shva.
Indraswarathaha.
Sakaram nasti. Sha.
Shakaram. Indrashwarathaha. Am I correct?
Yes. Astu.
Okay. Indrasya agnisya Indraagni. Sivasya kesavasya Sivakeshavau. Dhavasya khadirasya Dhavakadirau. Meaning, ma'am, for this?
Havaha. Let me also look.
Shall I continue?
You continue. I will.
Okay. Grishmasya vasantasya Grishma vasantau. हेमन्तस्य शिशिरस्य वसन्तस्य हेमन्त शिशिर वसन्ताः कृत्तिका च रोहिणी च कृत्तिका रोहिण्यौ माता च पिता च माता पितरौ युधिष्ठिरश्च अर्जुनस्य युधिष्ठिरार्जुनौ
अस्तु अत्र धवा खदिर द्वौ अपि सस्यानि plants a kind of plants.
Okay, thank you.
Dhavala, I think in Telugu also we say dhavanam.
Dhavanam. Okay.
It could be that.
Okay, thank you.
अस्तु अत्र सूत्राणि सन्ति एकवारं तानि अपि पठामः. सो चार्थे द्वन्द्वः फुट्नोट्स् मध्ये अस्ति 25 फुट्नोट् चार्थे द्वन्द्वः. So the meaning of this is cha arthe dvandvah anekam subantam cha arthe vartamanam samasyate dvandva sanyascha samasah bhavati. Okay, so anekam, so many subantas will be joined. Many subantas can be joined in cha artha. Charthe means in cha artha. What does it mean? Cha artha means the word cha has actually several meanings. It can be used in several ways. One of the meanings of cha is samuchchaya. Samuchchaya means like Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha cha. So here all the three have anvaya with the same kriya padam. All three are the katripadani of the same kriya padam. Such kind of relation between Rama, Lakshmana and Sita is called samuchchaya, which is represented by the cha. The second meaning of cha can be anvachaya. Anvachaya arthaha. What it means is connecting the primary to the secondary meaning. So both may not have equal meaning like in the previous case. In samuchchaya, all the words will have equal importance. Like Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha, Vanam Gacchanti. Here, one word is not primary and the other word is not secondary. All three carry equal importance grammatically. Of course, since Rama is the one who is going to the forest and Sita and Lakshmana are following him, in that sense, we can look at it. But grammatically, when the sentence is given, Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha, cha, Vanam Gacchanti, all three are equally are of equal importance as far as the grammatical kartrukarakam is related. Whereas anvachaya arthaha, there will be a primary and a secondary. So when the primary is connected to the secondary word, then also we use cha. So the cha has that meaning also. And itaretara yogaha. Itaretara yogaha is in the itaretara dvandva. There also we use cha and samaharaha. Even in samaharaha also we use cha. Okay, in that meaning also we use cha. We'll see with each of these how we use the cha. Okay, so these are the four meanings of cha. So here charthe dvandvaha. So in cha arthe dvandvaha. So here it is itaretara yoga. In that meaning also dvandva happens, and in samahara meaning of cha also, in samahara artha also dvandva happens with the cha. Okay, so here tatra samuchchaya anvachaya yoho asamarthyat na asti samasah. So ishwaram gurum cha bhajasva bhikshamata gam chanaya. Okay, so this is ishwaram gurum cha bhajasva. So here this is where the how do you say, the dvandva cannot be applied. Ishwaram gurum cha bhajasva bhiksham ata gam chanaya. Here the dvandva cannot happen between Ishwaram and Guru. Okay, it cannot happen because it does not have itaretara yoga. Hence, it will not happen between Ishwaram and Guru. Okay. Itaretara yoge samahare cha samasah vidhiyate. Like all these words which we have seen that Sri Devi Bhagini read, all these come under that category. So many times words in Dvandva Samasa, especially in Iteretara Dvandva, will be in Prathama Vibhakti. Okay? Prathama Vibhakti. So here in the earlier example, Ishwaram Gurum Cha Bhajasva. There the words are in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Hence they do not qualify under Iteretara Yoga. So they do not form a Dvandva Samasa there. So Harischa, Harascha. So that is the primary sutra for Dvandva Samasa. Charte Dvandvaha. The next one is Dvandve Ghi. Okay. Hrasve, Hrasva Akarantam, Hrasva Ikarantam, Hrasva Ukarantam cha Purvam Prayojyam. Kintu Sakhi Shabda Vishaye na Ayam Niyamaha. So what this says is, in a Dvandva Samasa, when you are having, especially in the Iteretara Dvandva, when you have two or more words, some of them can have Ikaranta, some words can be Ukaranta, some can be Akaranta. Ikaranta and Ukaranta should be placed in the beginning. Akaranta should be placed in the ending, like Hari Harascha. So Hari Harau. Hari is in the beginning. Okay. Even if Haraha and Harihi are given, Hari Haraha, if we make the Samasa as Hari Harau, that is more appropriate. Okay. Hrasva Ikarantam, Hrasva Ukarantam cha Purvam Prayojyam. So they should be placed in the Purva Padasthana. Uttara Padasthane Akarantam eva. Okay. That is what this Dvandve Ghi, that sutra explains that. Anantaram, Harischa, Guruscha, Harascha. So here Hari, Guru, Haraha, Haraha, that is more appropriate because of this sutra, Dvandve Ghi. As per that sutra, Ikara and Ukara will take the Purva Padasthana. So Hari, Guru, Haraha is a better option. But here Hari, Hara, Guravaha is also given. So let us see that case. So the sutra for that is Aneka Praptau Ekatra Niyamaha Aniyamaha Sheshe. Okay. So this is a Vartikam. This is not a sutra. This is just a Vartikam. And what does this Vartikam say? Aneka Praptau Ekasya Niyamaha Sheshetu Aniyamaha. So when there are more than two words, when there are only two words, then we follow the Dvandve Ghi. The Ikaranta or Ukaranta will be placed in the Purva Padasthana. But if we have more than two words, then for the first word only, for the Purva Padam, you can follow that rule. So the Purva Padam, you can take either the Ikaranta or Ukaranta. And for the remaining, Niyamam does not apply. That is why we have Rupadvayam here. Hari Hara Guravaha, where Hari Ikaranta is placed in the Purva Padasthana. But for Hara and Guru, it is no longer applicable. The rule is no longer applicable. You can put them in any order. So Hari Hara Guravaha is also fine. Hari Guru Haraha is also fine. So that is what this Vartikam says. Anantaram Ishaha cha Krishnaha cha. Isha Krishnau. So Ajadyadantam. Ajaditve sati adantam yat tat purvam prayojyam. So what does this sutra say? Ajadyantam shabdarupam dvandve samase purvam prayoktavyam. So if between two words, if there is a ajanta, will be in the Purva Padam. But here in this example, Ishaha cha, Krishnaha cha. It is both are Ajadi. Oh, Ajadi. Sorry. Ajadi. Ajantana. Ajadi. So beginning with a vowel, not ending with a vowel. So here Isha begins with a vowel. So it is Ajadi. Whereas Krishna, it is not Ajadi because it is starting with a Ka. So Isha is placed in the beginning. Okay. So Ajaditve sati adantam yat tat purvam prayojyam. Okay. So the Ajadi words will be in the beginning of a Dvandva Samasa. If there are more than two Ajadi, then the order really will not matter. If both words are Ajadi, then in whichever order you can place. Ashvascha, Rathascha, Indrascha. So this is the 29 footnote. Bahushva niyamaha. Bahushu aniyamaha. This is the Vartikam. So only when two words are there, this Ajadyadantam will apply. If there are more than two words, the first word, it has to be Ajanta, but Ajadi. But the other two, for the other two, the rule does not apply. So Ashvascha, Rathascha, Indrascha, Ashvaratha, Rathendraha. So either Ashva is placed in the beginning or Indra is placed in the beginning. And for the rest two, there is no niyamam. So Ratha can be before Indra, like in the first Rupam. Ashvarathendraha. Okay, Indrashvarathaha. Indrashvarathaha. So the first word, as long as the first word is Ajadi, it is fine. The other two, the rule does not apply. Anantaram. The next one, Indrascha, Agnischa. Ghyantadajadyantantam vipratishetena. This is a Vartikam. Dvandve ghi iti niyamasya ajadyadantam iti niyamasya cha ekatra praptau ajadyantameva pravartate. So when we have both dvandve ghi, means hrasva ikaranta, hrasva ukaranta are there. Okay, and also ajadi is there. So if we have words which have ikaranta or ukaranta or ajadi, then this ajadyantameva pravartate. This sutra takes priority. So Indrascha, Agnischa. Here Agni, ikaranta padamasti. Kintu dvandve ghi is overtaken by this other Vartikam, this sutra, Ajadyadantam. Okay, it is overtaken by this sutram. This takes priority. So Indrascha took the Purvapada Sthanam. Agni took Uttarapada Sthanam. Normally, as per Dvandveghi, Ikaranta, Hrasva Ikaranta Padam should take the Purvapada Sthanam. But when both are there, Ajadyadantam sutram will take priority. So Indra is in the Purvapada Sthanam. Indragni. Okay.
Madam, here both the words are Ajadi, Indra and Agni.
Both the words are Ajadi. Kintu Agni is Ikaranta, Hrasva Ikaranta. Also, it is Ajadi, but it is Hrasva Ikaranta. So as per Dvandve Ghi, Hrasva Ikarantam Padam Purvam Prayojya.
Okay.
Because of that Dvandve Ghi Sutra, it should take Purvapada Sthana. But
here it says when both of them are applicable, Ajadyantam will take prominence.
Agni also can be in the first place. Why? Because it is also Ajadi you are saying. Is that what you are asking?
Yes, ma'am. Both here it is Ikara and there it is Akaram. Both are Ajadi. So which one to take? How we decide?
Here for us to understand more clearly, this Agni Shabda is given in the Uttarapadam. Right? Though it qualifies as Ajanta, it is also Hrasva Ikaranta.
Yes, ma'am.
So Indra, whereas Indra is just Ajanta. Ajadi. It is not Ikaranta or Ukaranta. So just for us to have that clarity, they might have put it in the Indra in the Purvapada Sthana. Whether Agni can be in the Purvapada Sthana, if it is in the Purvapada Sthana, will it be because of Dvandve Ghi? Also should be taken into consideration. To show that Dvandve Ghi will not take priority, they might have put it in the Uttarapada Sthana. Okay? But the sutra, the Vartikam by itself says, Gyantada Jadyadantam Vipratishetena. So here dvandve ghi iti niyamasya ajadyadantam iti niyamasya cha ekatra praptau. So here when both are applicable, then ajadyantameva pravartate. So here Agni is taking the ikaranta. They are looking at the word Agni as ikaranta more than ajadi.
Okay.
That is why it is placed in the Uttarapada.
Okay. Okay. I understood, ma'am. Dhanyavad.
Shivascha Keshavascha. Shiva Keshava. So this is 31 Alpach Taram. So Alpa Sankhyaakach Padam Purvam Prayojyam. Alpa Sankhya Ach. Sankhyaaka Ach means a word with less number of vowels. Alpa Sankhya Ach Padam Purvam Prayojyam. So between the two words, whichever word has less number of vowels will be placed in the Purvapada Sthana. Shivascha Keshavascha. Shiva has only two vowels. Keshava has three vowels. So Shiva is placed in the Purvapada Sthana. Anantaram. Ritu Nakshatranam Samakshara Purvyena. This is the Vartikam. So Purvam Prayojyam Ityarthaha. So Ritu Nakshatranam. Ritu Nakshatranam Samakshara Namanu Purvyena. Samana. So here Hemantascha, Shishirascha, Vasantascha. Hemanta, Shishira, Vasantaha. Kritika cha Rohini cha. Kritika Rohinyam. Anupurva means Anupurvi. One second. One second. So Anupurvyena means in succession. Okay. So Samakshara Namanupurvyena. Anupurvyena means in succession. So what does it mean? Means basically in the succession of the order of the Ritu or the Nakshatras. They have an order, right? We list out the names of the Ritu and the Nakshatra in a particular order. So in that same order, we can place them in the Samasapadam. Okay. So that is what it says. So when we have more than one word, names of the nakshatras or names of the seasons, then in which order we normally list them, in that order only the Samasa word should be formed. Mata cha pita cha, Mata Pitarau. Yudhishthiraha cha, Arjunaha cha, Yudhishthira Arjunau. Here what do we have? Abhyarhitancha. Va. So Shreshtaha Purvam Prayojya Ityartaha. So Abhyarhi means Abhyarhita means more revered, more respected. That one will be placed in the beginning. So here Yudhishthiraha Arjunaha. Yudhishthira is elder than Arjuna. So automatically he is more revered. So that word is placed in the beginning. For Mata cha Pita cha, apparently Mata is revered more than Pita, so it is in the Purvapada Sthana. Okay. Anantaram Samahara Dvandvaha. Any questions so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Shivascha
Keshavascha, we are using the Alpakshara Ajantas, right? First Shiva Keshava.
Yes.
If we have Shivascha, Keshavascha, Agnischa, then what will be the order? Shivagni Keshavaha?
Shivagni Keshavaha we can write, but from the pattern that we see, whenever there are more than two words, the rule applies only to the first word. So the first word should be with Alpach.
Okay.
In the other two, the rule does not apply. And based on the previous ones, I'm saying that.
Then Agni also has only two Ajantas.
That is what I'm saying. See, either Shiva can be in the Purvapada Sthana or Agni can be in the Purvapada Sthana. Anantaram, it can be any order. So if you put Shiva in the beginning, Shiva, Agni, Keshava, or Shiva, Keshava, Agni, anything is fine. Or Agni, Shiva, Keshava, or Agni, Keshava, Shiva, that also is fine.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Agni, I wanted to know what is Vartika and Sutra. I mean, Vartika is rule of saying.
So basically, Sutra is the one that is written by Panini. Panini Maharshi has written sutras in Ashtadhyayi, and based on which Katyayanaha, he is a Vartikakaraha. So the sutras are difficult for us to understand, and sometimes not all cases are mentioned in the sutra. It is implied. So like how sometimes certain meanings, even though the word is not explicitly used, it is implied. Similarly, in the Paniniya Sutras, there are some cases which are implied, but are not mentioned in the sutra explicitly. And for people like us, we will not be able to understand that. So, Katyayanaha, who is a Vartikakaraha, he has written Vartikas for all of the Paniniya Sutras, either explaining the sutra in a little bit more detailed and sometimes including what is not explicitly mentioned in the sutra. So because of that only, we will have all these exception cases will be mentioned in the Vartikas.
Dhanyawad.
अस्तु अनन्तरं समाहारद्वन्द्वः संज्ञाश्च परिभाषाश्च एतासां समाहारः संज्ञापरिभाषम्. So here paribhasha means jargon. You all know what jargon means. There will be some technical terminology related to every subject. So those words have meaning only in that subject area. Outside of that, people may not understand. Only in that context, when those words are used, they carry meaning. Of course, they carry meaning either way, but they make more sense in that subject area. So such type of words are called jargon in English. In Sanskritam, we call such words as paribhasha. So related to that subject area, there will be some words which are used. Like in Vyakaranam, we use certain words which have meaning only in the Vyakarana sense. So such words are called paribhasha. So sanya means name, like a proper name. So sanyascha paribhashascha etasam samaharaha sanya paribhasham. So here sanya includes all the words which are name words, like nominal proper nouns. Whereas paribhasha here includes all the jargon words, all the words which are used in the context of like vriddhi, guna, all these in Sanskrit. In Vyakaranam, they have a special meaning, right? Guna outside of Vyakaranam has a different meaning. But in the context of Vyakaranam, it has another meaning. Guna. Similarly, Vriddhi also. It has a specific meaning in the Vyakarana context, whereas outside of Vyakarana, it has a different meaning. So within the Vyakarana, this Guna, Vriddhi, they have a specific meaning. So they are called Paribhasha, those words. So collection of all the Sanya Padani and all the Paribhasha Padani. Samaharaha. That is why Samaharaha, because collection of all the Sanya words and the Paribhasha words. Sanya Paribhasham. Ghatascha patascha anayoho samaharaha. Ghatapatam. So ghataha is pot, pataha is mat. Okay. So samaharaha means a collection of pots and mats. Ghatapatam. So why the ghata and pata are used here in that combination? We might have a question. Sanya and paribhasha, at least there is some kind of relation, like sanya is proper noun names and paribhasha is names of certain words in that context. But what is the connection between ghata and pata? We might be wondering why those two are put together. So in Nyaya Shastram, usually, all the examples are quoted using ghata and pata in the Nyaya Shastram. So in that context, they carry some, the meaning is still the same everywhere. Ghata always means pot and pata always means mat or a piece of cloth kind of. But it is more commonly used in examples in Nyaya Shastra. So that is why they are using those two words together. Okay. Anantaram. So that is about samaharaha. Let us look at the sutra related to that. Sanyascha paribhashascha. संज्ञा परिभाषाः इति इतरेतरोऽपि भवति एवं घटपटौ सो इतरेतर अपि भवितुमर्हति समाहारः अपि भवितुमर्हति इतरेतर कदा एकः घटः अस्ति एकः पटः अस्ति okay and you want to say घटः पटः both are there then iteretara dvandva bhavati but if you want to talk about a collection of pots and a collection of mats then we can use it in samahara dvandva okay so there is no particular sutra related to it it is only given like that anantaram okay so nitya samahara dvandvah so here in the previous page in the introduction to dvandva samasa samahare api tathaiva kintu samahara dvandvah kvachit nityah sometimes it is nitya samasa sometimes it can be not nitya means we can write the words separately is given, right? So here this sanya and paribhasha can be both iteretara dvandva or samahara dvandva, which means when it is iteretara dvandva, it is not nitya. It is not nitya, and even as a samahara dvandva, it need not be nitya. That particular example. Similarly, ghata patam api ghata patau. Even when we are using it as a samahara dvandva, it need not be nitya samasa. What it means to be a nitya samasa is you can write that samasa in a sentence form. Then we say that it is not nitya samasa and it has to be used in that way. It should be used in a sentence form also. Then it is not nitya samasa. When we say that a particular words when two words are joined in a samasa and that samasa is nitya samasa, what it means is you cannot use those two words in a normal sentence. They have to be used as a samasta padam only. Okay, that we have to understand. So here some examples of nitya samahara dvandvah are given. Okay, so Chari Mahodaya patitum ichchati va?
आं महोदय नमस्ते नित्यसमाहारद्वन्द्वः द्वन्द्वः पाणी च पादौ च एतेषां समाहारः पाणिपादम् मार्दङ्गिकाच्च पणविकाच्च एतेषां समाहारः मार्दङ्गिका पाणविकम् रतिकाच्च अश्वरोहाच्च एतेषां समाहारः रतिकाश्वारोहम् धानच्च शष्कुल्यच्च एतासां समाहारः धानशष्कुली यूकच्च लिक्षाच्च एतासां समाहारः यूकालिक्षम् अहिच्च नकुलच्च अनयोः समाहारः अहिनकुलम् गौच्च व्याघ्रच्च अनयोः समाहारः गोव्याघ्रम् काकच्च अलूकच्च अनयोः समाहारः काकोलूकम् गावच्च अश्वच्च एतेषां समाहारः गावाश्वम् पुत्रच्च पौत्रच्च अनयोः समाहारः पुत्रपौत्रम् दासी च दासच्च अनयोः समाहारः दासीदासम् धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः. So let us look at the sutras associated with these. So 35. Dvandvascha praniturya senanganam Praniturya Senanganam. So Prani, you know, all the living beings. Turyanganam are musical instruments. And Senangas means, you know, Sena. In the Sena, whatever is used. Like Rathika, Ashwarohaha, all such are, you know, used in the army. Such words. Okay. So such words, what happens? Dvandvaha bhavati, nityam. Okay. So dvandva samasa, iteretara, sorry, samahara dvandva will happen nityam as per this sutra. So here, pani cha padau cha etesham samaharaha. Of course, that is related to pranyanganam. So prani, the angas of a prani. Parts of a body, that is what it means. So pani and padav are parts of a body. So pani padam samahara dvandvaha bhavati. Mardangikascha panavikascha. So both are musical instruments, and these words represent the person playing that instrument, like a drummer. Etesham samaharaha. Anantaram rathikascha ashwarohascha. Etesham samaharaha. These belong to the Senanga. Okay. Anantaram. Dhanascha shashkulyascha etasam samaharaha. Jatirapraninam. Jatihi apraninam. Let me see. So jativachinam shabdanam dvandva ekavat bhavati praninaha varjayitva. Praninaha. So okay. So here jativachinam shabdanam dvandvaha ekavat bhavati praninaha varjayitva. So here in this case, the praninaha, the living, means in the jati words also you can have like manushya, right? It is a jati, but it represents a prani. So such words are excluded here. Only for the dravya jati. For the dravya jati words, this sutra applies. So for such jativachinam shabdanam, dvandva samasaha samahara dvandvaha bhavati. That is what this sutra says. Okay. So jati rapraninam, jatihi apraninam means the jati shabda. Dvandva samasa can happen, samahara dvandva can happen between jati shabda padanam, kintu apraninam. That jati shabda should not represent a prani, like manushya, like that. Okay. So here dhana shashkuli. It means dhana means fried rice and shashkuli means some kind of item made with barley. Okay. Anantaram yukascha likshascha etasam samaharaha. Yuka liksham. So 38. Shudra jantavaha. Shudra jantunam samahare dvandvaha nityam ekavat syat. So anakulat shudra jantavaha. So here kshudra jantavaha here actually means kshudra here actually means small. Okay. Small. Very small also. You can even look at it as very small. Apachita parimanaha kshudraha. Means very small. Another way of anakulat, kshudra jantavaha. Anakulat, nakula, you know, mungisa. So all the animals that are smaller than the nakula. Okay. Come under kshudra jantavaha. Okay. They should not be bigger than nakula to qualify as a kshudra jantu. Okay. So small animals that are smaller than nakula, they are qualified as jantu, kshudra jantu. So kshudra jantavaha. So such words also come under, they can form a samahara dvandva. So yukascha likshascha etasam samaharaha. These are some small animals or insects or, some kind of bugs. Eucalyptum. Anantaram ahischa nakulascha anayoho samaharaha. Ahi nakulam. So the sutram here is yesham cha virodaha shashvatikaha. Okay. So yesham cha virodaha shashvatikaha. That is the sutra. What it means is animals that have enmity by birth. So Nakula and Ahihi, snake. Ahihi means snake. Nakula is Mungisa. They have enmity by birth, right? So animals that have enmity by birth can be joined in Samahara Dvandva, and that Samasa is Nitya Samasa. Anantaram. Gauscha Vyagrascha Anayoho Samaharaha. So here for the Gavascha Ashvascha Etesham Samaharaha Gavashvam. Gavashva Prabhritini cha. Yathocharitani sadhunam sadhuni syuhu. So what does this sutra say? Let us see. So there are Prabhritini means like Adi. Kalidasa Adi means Kalidasa and such poets. Like that, Prabhritini also means similarly. Gavashva Prabhritini means Gavashva and such combination of words. There is a list of such words. And all these words are always used in singular. Of course, normally also Samahara Dvandva is used in singular only. But here they are given that they are used in singular in any form, in all the forms. Okay. Say for example, Ghatapatam or Panipadam. It is singular and Napumsakam. All the Samahara Dvandva words will be Napumsakam and singular. But here, it is specifically mentioned that the forms are used as they are given and they are singular, but they take other forms. Sorry, actually, when they take different forms, they can the vachana can change. They can become plural also. Like Goshvam. Goshvam is here, no? Gavashvam or Goshvam. Govyagram is there. Goshvam is there. So Goshvav also can be used to indicate two. Okay, Goshvav can also be used. So it depends on the usage. Let us not worry about that too much. But what this sutra says is, there is a list of words that come under this category. Normally, Samahara Dvandva is Ekavachana, but these set of words can take other vachanas also in other forms. When they are used in different forms, they can take Dvivachana and Bahuvachana also. A few examples of such words are Gavashvam, Gavavikam, Gavaidakam, Ajavikam, Ajaidakam, Kubjavamanam. So like this, there are Putra Pautram, actually, Stri Kumaram, Dasi Manavakam, Ushtra Karam. Ushtra is, I think, a zebra, and Karam is a donkey. So like this, there are some words which are used in combinations, and such words can take Dvivachana or Bahuvachana also in other places, in a different usage. That is what this sutra says. Okay. So with that...
Hari Om Bhagini. Ushtra is camel, I think. Kara is donkey, as you said.
Okay. Chitroshtra is giraffe.
Zebra.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Yes, giraffe. I'm sorry. Giraffe.
I don't know what zebra is called. I don't remember right now. Anyways, so this is the Dvandva Samasa here in the Samasa book. Now let us see in the Geetha Pravesha book. Dvandva Samasa in Geetha Pravesha book. Page number 140. Okay. Rahasya Midamuchyate. Dvandva Samasaha. Ramurti Mahodaya, Patitam Ichchati va?
आं भगिनि पठामि। रहस्यमिदमुच्यते द्वन्द्वसमासः। एतेषु गीताश्लोकेषु स्थूलाक्षरैः उद्धृतानि पदानि परिशीलयेत। यस्मान्नो द्विजते यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकान्नो द्विजते चयः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः। समस्यत्रौ च मित्रौ च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः। कट्वम्ल लवण कटु अम्ल लवण अत्युष्ण अतिशीत
अत्युष्ण
तीक्ष्ण रूक्ष विदाहिनः आहार राजसश्रेष्ठा दुःख शोकाय मायत्पदाः। ओके, एतानि द्वन्द्वसमासानि उदाहरणानि। एतेषु अर्थेषु समस्तपदं लिखितम्। हर्षश्च अमर्षश्च हर्षश्च अमर्षश्च भयं च उद्वेगश्च तैः। हर्ष
So this is the Vigrahavakyam for the word in the shloka. Harsha Marsha Bhayodvegaihi. For that word, the Vigrahavakyam is Harshascha Amarshascha
Bhayam cha Udvegascha Taihi. Manascha Apamanascha Tayoho Manapamanayoho Sitancha Ustancha Sukhancha Dukhancha Teshu Sitoshta Sukhadukheshu Katuscha Amlascha Lavanascha Atushnascha Tishnascha Rushascha Vidahicha Katva Amla Lavana Atyushna Tishna Ruksha Vidahinaha. Astu Bhagini. Sorry.
So here we have the Vigrahavakyams given for the words in the shlokas. So these are all for the Dvandva Samasas. So Itaretara Dvandva. And we have already discussed earlier that a Samasa word can be in a Vibhakti depending on what role it is playing in that sentence, right? So here Harsha Marsha Bhayodvegaihi is in Trutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Okay? So what does it mean? So by whom? Like he who is not affected by any of these bhavas, okay, is very dear to me. Okay, so in that sense, that Trutiya Vibhakti is used there. So when we are writing the Vigrahavakya, we have to separate the Vibhakti of the Samasta Padam and write the Vigrahavakyam, and then comma, we have to mention the Vibhakti of that Samasa Padam. So Harshascha Amarshascha Bhayancha Udvegascha Taihi Manascha Apamanascha Tayoho. So which Vibhakti is this Samasa Padam in?
Shashti Dvivachanam.
Yeah, Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Shashti Dvivachanam va?
No chet Saptami Dvivachanam.
So Manascha Apamanascha Samaha Shatraucha Mitrecha Tatha Manapamanayoho Shitoshna Sukha Dukkeshu Samaha Sanga Vivarjitaha.
Sitoshna Sukha Dukkeshu Saptami Kalu.
So he who has the same kind of how do you say, a reaction to Shatru as well as to the friend, Mitra. Similarly, when he is respected and when he is insulted. So this is Shashti Dvivachana only. Okay? Shashti Dvivachana. Similarly, he who looks at all these variations, Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Samaha, Sangha Vivarjitaha. So what does Sangha Vivarjitaha mean?
He has left the association with those things.
Yes.
Detached.
Yes. Correct.
Ma'am, the second line has Saptami Bahuvachanam, then the Manapamanayoha should also be Saptami Dvivachanam. Similarly, he is detached with as well as those.
So, Sitoshna Sukha Dukkheshu means in sadness and in Sukha and in, in that sense it is put in Saptami Vibhakti, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In distress and in happiness, in the heat and in the cold. But when we say Manapamana Yoho, in respect and in dishonor.
शत्रौ च मित्रे च शत्रौ सप्तमी एकवचनं मित्रे अपि सप्तमी एकवचनं खलु भगिनि.
So he who has the samabhava in the shatru and in the mitra. So in that sense, yes, saptami dvivachana only.
Thank you.
Correct. So he who has that feeling of equalness in friends and in enemies and in respect and in times of respect, you can say, or in times of dishonor. In honor and in dishonor. Okay. Astu. Anantaram. Katuscha, amlascha, lavanascha, atyushnascha, tikshnascha, rukshascha, vidahicha.
Vidahi ityarthe.
So this is in just Prathama Bahuvachana, correct? So Vidahi is Vidahinaha means it makes you, that kind of food makes you want to drink more water. Means it is either very spicy or very hot or very, dry, or you can take it as any way. It will make you very thirsty. So what kind of food makes you very thirsty?
Oily stuff.
Oily food also comes under that category. Sometimes very spicy food also.
Very hot, spicy, hot food.
Yeah. So that kind of food is called Vidahinaha. Okay. Astu. Anantaram etam katham savadhanam patita. Bharati Bhagini patitum ichchati va? First paragraph.
कदाचित् कृष्णार्जुनौ अटनार्थं प्रस्थितौ तौ च अहोरात्रं ग्रामवननगरेषु अटितवन्तौ अटन्तौ तौ स्वस्य सर्वं क्लेशं विस्मृत्य विविधानि शुभाशुभानि अनुभूतवन्तौ विस्मयकराणि च दृश्यानि दृष्टवन्तौ सर्पणकुलस्य संघर्षः गजसिंहयोः युद्धं खगमृगाणाम् आलापः काकोलूकस्य च कलहः इत्यादिकं सर्वं तौ साश्चर्यम् अपश्यताम्.
Astu. Dhanyavadah Bhagini. So here Krishnarjunau. Vigrahavakyam kim?
Krishnascha Arjunascha.
Krishnascha Arjunascha. Ahoratram.
रात्राणां च समाहारः.
So when
रात्रि च समाहारः अहोरात्रम्.
One second.
एक request. Please answer one person or one you and somebody one, because I can't hear you here.
Yes. We shall ask only one person to answer at a time. Okay. Ahoratram, though here it is given as ekavachana, it looks like a napumsaka shabda. It is not. Ahoratram, ahaha cha, ratrihi cha. Ratri is actually an ikaranta shabda. But because of a rule that we have with the ratri shabda, which we studied in the Samasa book, page number 21. If you look at page number 21 in the Samasa book, okay, the ratri shabda, tatpurushasya niyamaha. Under that, you see for the ratri shabda, though here it is listed under Tatpurusha Samasa, the Ratri Shabda has a niyama. Whenever Ratri Shabda is in the Uttarapada sthane, it will become Akaranta, Ach Pratyayah Praptihi. Okay?
Astu Bhagini.
So because of that, Samase Ratri Shabdaha yada Akarantaha bhavati, tada Pullingaha bhavati. Okay, that is as per that sutra which is given in the footnotes. Ratrahnaha pumsi. As per that sutra, Ratri Shabda, though it is Ikaranta, actually it will get Akaranta and Pumlinga. And if it is Sankhya Purvam, then it will become Napumsaka. Sankhya Purvam Ratram Klibam. So Navaratri, Navaratram, it will become Napumsaka. Okay, so Shubharatri, Shivaratrihi, Ityadau, Asya Niyamasya, Aprasaktaya, Ratri Shabdaha, Ikarantaha, Strilingaha cha. So in the above two rules, it is only mentioned that when the Ratri Shabda is Akaranta, it will get Pumlinga. When it is Sankhya Purvam, it is Napumsakam. So for Shubharatri, it does not fall into the first category nor the second category. So Ikarantaha eva bhavati and Strilinga Shabdaha eva bhavati. Okay. So in that sense, we can take here Ratri Shabda, especially with Ahna Shabda. Okay. Here, as per this sutra, the Ratri Shabda, every time it does not get Akaranta. Only for the, when it is preceded by certain words, only then it will get Akaranta. Okay. So, and among those words, Ahna is also one word. So, where are we? Ahoratram. So here, because of that, it will get Akaranta and it is a Pumlinga Shabda. Here it is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So Ahoratram. Gramavana Nagareshu Atitavantau. So we have to take this as Pumlinga.
Two Samasas, Bhagini.
Those two are two different words. Ahoratram is one word. Gramavana Nagareshu is another word. Both are Dvandva Samasa only. Ahoratram, Ahahacha, Ratrihi.
Tammanacha.
Tam.
Tammane. Pullinga padam kabatti tammane. Astu.
Gramavana Nagareshu. Gramam cha, vanam cha, nagaram cha. Okay?
Teshu.
Teshu. Atitavantau. So here Gramaha is actually a Pumlinga Shabda. So Gramaha cha, vanam cha, nagaram cha. Anantaram. Shubha Shubhani. Shubham cha, Ashubham cha. Or Shubhani. The word is in Bahuvachana. So Shubhani cha, Ashubhani cha. Itaretara Dvandva can also be in Bahuvachana. It need not always be in Ekavachana only. Okay? Or Dvivachana. See, even in the Gramavana Nagareshu, it is in Bahuvachana, Saptami Bahuvachana, that word itself. So what does it mean? Here in Gramavana Nagareshu, it can mean they roamed or they went around in one village, one forest and one Nagara. Since we have three words here, it becomes a Bahuvachana Padam. And the Saptami Vibhakti also becomes Bahuvachana. That is one way of looking at it. Or you can also look at it like they went around so many villages, so many vanams and so many nagarams. Like that also we can look at it grammatically. Okay? Grammatically, when that word is in Bahuvachana, because it has three words. If it had only two words, then we would have known if it is a singular or plural. If it is indicating singular words or plural words, we would have known. But since here three words are there, Either way, when only one grama, one vanna and one nagara are indicated also, the word by itself will be in bahuvachana. So it is in Saptami bahuvachana. Or if the grama is in bahuvachana, vanam is in bahuvachana, nagaram is in bahuvachana. So the vigraha vakyam will be gramaha cha, vanam cha, nagaram cha, teshu. Or gramaha cha, vanani cha, nagarani cha. Like that also we can write. Okay. So it depends on the context again. So here they have given the vigraha vakya as a singular only for grama, vana, nagareshu. Okay. Anantaram. Here Shubha, Shubhani. So here specifically we have only two words, but it is in bahuvachana. So from that we know that both the words are in bahuvachana. Right? Shubhani cha, Ashubhani cha. Shubha, Shubhani. Because both words are in bahuvachana, we get the samasta padam also in bahuvachana. If both words are in ekavachana, how would the samasta padam be? Shubha, Shubhau. Sorry, Shubha, Shubhe, because it is Napumsakalinga. Shubha, Shubhe. Right? Because it is Napumsakalinga. So based on that, we will know whether the words are bahuvachana or ekavachana. Anantaram. Sarpanakulasya. So here Shubha, Shubhani. Nalini Bhagini, can you tell the vibhakti of Shubha, Shubhani? Prathama vibhakti va, dvitiya vibhakti va?
Shubhascha, Ashubhascha,
Shubhani cha, Ashubhani cha, Shubha, Shubhani. We have the Vigraha Vakyam already. I am asking if it is in Prathama vibhakti or dvitiya vibhakti. That word is by itself.
Shubha, Shubha.
Shubha, Shubhani, Anubhutavantau. They experience Shubham and Ashubham in their trip.
So you want me to tell the singular of Shubha?
No. I am asking you in which vibhakti is this word Shubha, Shubhani. Now say for example Krishna Arjuna in the first sentence. What is the vibhakti of that word?
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti dvivachanam, right? Similarly, Shubha, Shubhani, which vibhakti is it in?
It is Prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam.
Prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. But Shubha, Shubhani anubhutavantau. Krishna Arjunau, Shubha, Shubhani anubhutavantau. That is the sentence. Now tell me which vibhakti Shubha, Shubhani is in?
It is a dvivachanam.
No, it is not dvivachanam. Dvitiya vibhakti you mean?
Dvitiya vibhakti because anubhutavantau.
It is in Dvitiya vibhakti because it is padam. Krishna Arjunau anubhutavantau. Kim anubhutavantau or kani anubhutavantau? Shubha, Shubhani. Ataha Shubha, Shubhani is in Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam. Astu. Anantaram. Padma Bhagini. Sarpanakulasya.
Sarpascha nakulascha anayoha samaharaha.
Because it is Sarpa and Nakula are Virodha.
Virodha.
Ataha samahara dvandvaha eva bhavati. So Sarpascha Nakulascha anayoho samaharaha. Tasya. So Sarpanakulam. Sarpanakulam will be the samasta padam. Tasya. Okay, because it is samahara dvandva, we will get it in Napumsaka ekavachana. And tasya is the vibhakti of the samasa padam. Okay? Also tell for Gajasimha yoho. Padma Bhagini.
Shamatam Bhagini, I don't understand about the samasta padam for sarpascha nakulascha anayoho. Samasta padam.
Samasta padam means the final compound word. Samasa padam or samasta padam. Both mean the same. The compound word. The final compound after you join the words in Dvandva Samasa or any Samasa. So like how Krishna Arjuna is a Samasa word. Samasta padam or Samasa padam. Both you can say. Okay. Similarly here Sarpanakulam is a Samasta padam. But it is the Samahara Dvandva. It is not itaretara dvandva like before. Itaretara dvandva means it will be like Krishna Arjuna. It will get a linga, vachana, all will be there for itaretara dvandva. Depending on the words, if only 2 words are joined, it will the samasta padam will be in dvivachana. If more than 2 words are there, the samasta padam will always be in bahuvachana for itaretara dvandva. Whereas in samahara dvandva, whether it is 2 words or more than 2 words, it will always be in ekavachana, napumsakalinga ekavachana.
Okay, so in this case, it is called dvandva samasa, that's all?
In this case, in the
ekam padam vadami. Because a group of things are always a singular entity. That is why it is in ekavachana.
Yes.
I understood that part, but what I'm trying to I am trying to put this entire padam into the which dvanda. So I think it is not a iterated dvanda. So it is dvanda samaja or is another samaj?
It is dvandva samasa only. Dvandva samasa has 2 types. One is itaretara dvandva. The second type is samahara dvandva.
So this is a samahara dvanda.
Yes, correct.
Now I understood. Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Astu. And the vibhakti of this samahara dvandva padam is tasya. Shashti vibhakti. Okay, sarpanakulam.
That I understood, Bhagini.
Okay. So dvandva is of 2 types. Itaretara dvandva and samahara dvandva. Itaretara dvandva is when you are joining different individual words. They do not represent a group or anything, just individual words. Whereas in samahara dvandva, that word represents the complete entity. Sometimes it can mean only one of each. Like here, sarpascha nakulascha anayoho samaharaha. One sarpa and one nakula only are joined here. But sometimes you can join a group of sarpas and a group of nakulas also.
Okay,
pada padam means padam and pada. What is that word? Pada.
Panipadam.
Panipadam. So here usually pani and padam we refer to it in pairs only. We don't tell one hand and one foot. We usually say both hands and both feet. So there it will, the vigraha vakyam usually will be in dvivachana or bahuvachana. We cannot write it in ekavachana, right? Normally. Technically you can write, but in usage we use with we refer to hands, both hands and both feet. So we write the vigraha vakyam in either dvivachana if we are talking about one person. But if we have a group of people and we want all of them to wash their hands and their feet, then we will refer to it in bahuvachana, in the vigraha vakyam. So here also, sarpascha nakulascha anayoho samaharaha. This samaharaha can be one nakula and one sarpa, or it can be many nakulas and many sarpas.
I follow Bhagini. Dhanyavad.
Okay. Anantaram. So Padma Bhagini, can you continue with Gajasimha?
Gajascha simhascha tayoho.
So which vibhakti is it in?
Itaretara dvandvam. Shashti dvivachanam.
Shashti dvivachanam. Gajasimhayoho yuddham. Okay. Khagamruganam.
Khagasya mrugasya.
Khagahacha. So khagahacha. Again, here also you can take one word.
This is samahara dvandvam.
This samahara dvandva kadu.
Kadu.
So khagamruganam alapaha.
Khagascha mrugascha
tesham.
Tesham. So here, because the khagamruganam is in bahuvachana, the samasta padam itself is in bahuvachana, you can take khagahacha mrugahacha. Okay?
Okay.
What did you say the vigraha vakyam for Gajasimhayoho? Can you repeat that once again?
Gajascha simhascha tayoho.
What is the Samasa Padam?
Gajasimhau.
Gajasimhau. It will be in Dvivachana. Why? Because we are talking about one Gaja and one Simha.
One Simha.
So together it is Dvivachana. So Gajasimhau and Tayoho.
Tayoho.
భగిని ఇక్కడ ఇవన్నీ గజసింహాలు, ఖగమృగాలు, సర్పనకులాలు, కాకోలుకాలు ఇవన్నీ కూడా సమాహార ద్వంద్వ అయ్యి ఉంటాయేమో. ఎనిమీస్ కదా, ఒకదానికొకటి విరుద్ధ వైరులు కదా.
సో అంటే సర్పనకులం అంత వైరం ఉండదు గజసింహాలకి. So you can put it either as samahara or as iteratara dvandva depending on how you want to use it. If you are talking about a group of gajas and a group of simhas,
then it becomes samahara dvandva.
Astu.
కానీ అవి కూడా సైజ్ కూడా చెప్పారు కదా మన్ని, వాటి కన్నా చిన్నగా ఉండాలి.
Correct. That is what I was about to say. There might be a rule for samahara dvandva which words you can put in samahara dvandva. Maybe we cannot apply it for any words. We cannot say all the words can be put either in iteratara dvandva or samahara dvandva. Here we have studied the rule that for the prani.
Yes, for living beings which are smaller than mongoose.
Yes. So these are the niyamas related to samahara dvandva. Whatever sutras we have studied, as per those rules only we can join them in samahara dvandva.
Astu bhagini, avagata.
Madam, the 35th samasa dvandascha prani turya senanganam. And also it is mentioned in yuddham. So they are fighting.
Just say I am in the class, okay?
So in that case, it comes under samahara dvandva, man.
Which one?
The sutram is 35th sutram. Dvandvascha prani turya sena ganam pranyanganam. So all living beings come under this sutra. And also when they are fighting, it's mentioned
pranyanganam, angas of the prani, not all the pranis.
Okay, body parts, ma'am.
Yes, angas of prani, body parts. Andike pani padav is given as an example there.
Yes. Oh, yes, ma'am. And it's mentioned there in yuddham, they're fighting. So
that is senanganam.
Here, no, ma'am. The story Gajasimhayo yuddham.
So here the Gaja and Simha are two different animals in a vanam which are fighting. They are not part of an army or a sena.
Okay.
This particular Gaja and this particular Simha are not a part of a sena. They are just animals in the wild which are fighting with each other.
So there it shows enmity, ma'am. They're fighting.
Kani baddha satruvulu kaadu kada. They are not like the vairam that they have by birth, like snake and mungisa, like cat and mouse. So such pairs of animals, they have enmity by birth. We know that. But see, in the wild, every animal always will attack another animal for its own safety or for whatever reason. But it is not like the kind of enmity that a snake and a mongoose have or a cat and a mouse have. It is not like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to take under that vairinam, we have to take only such kind of pairs.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Avagata, ma'am. So it comes under iteratara dvandva.
Iteratara dvandva, yeah.
Dhanyavada, ma'am.
Anantaram kakolukasya. So kakaha, ulukaha.
Cha anayoha samaharaha. Kakolukaha.
So here kakolukaha, you took it as samahara.
అవి బద్ధశత్రువులే కదా మని.
బద్ధశత్రువుల కాకిను
ఇది సమాహార ద్వంద్వనే భగిని.
ఓకే, అస్తు. సో కాకః, కాకశ్చ, ఉలూకశ్చ
అనయోః సమాహారః. తస్య
उत्तमं, ధన్యవాదः భగిని. అనంతరం ప్రియా భగిని. Second paragraph.
आं भगिनि। एकदा क्षुत्पिपासाभ्यां पीडितौ तौ कञ्चन ग्रामं प्राप्तवन्तौ। समीपं किञ्चन गृहं गत्वा यदा जलं याचितं तदा गृहस्वामी तौ उच्चैः तर्जितवान्। ततः बहुषु गृहेषु तदेव अनुभूतम्। कामक्रोधौ लोभमोहौ मदमात्स्यै च दोषाः तान् जनान् परोपकारात् निवारयन्ति स्म। न कुत्रापि माधवार्जुनौ खाद्यपेयं प्राप्तवन्तौ। तथापि धर्माधर्मवेत्ता श्रीकृष्णः तान् ग्रामजनान् आशिषा अनुगृहीतवान्।
So here क्षुत्पिपासाभ्यां पीडितौ तौ कञ्चन ग्रामं प्राप्तवन्तौ। समीपं किञ्चन गृहं गत्वा यदा जलं याचितं तदा गृहस्वामी तौ उच्चैः तर्जितवान्। ततः बहुषु गृहेषु तदेव अनुभूतं। कामक्रोधौ लोभमोहौ। सो क्षुत्पिपासाभ्यां विग्रहवाक्यं किं भगिनि?
क्षुतश्च पिपासा च ताभ्यां.
So kshut is a dhakaranta. Kshut, there is a dhakaranta as well as a takaranta shabda. We'll take takaranta shabda.
Takaranta.
I think just like Bhavat Shabda. Just like Bhavat.
Kshut meaning?
Ante akali bada. Akali and dappika. Hunger and actually kshudh is the pratipadikam, but the prathama vibhakti ekavachana roopam will be kshut. Okay? So kshudh means hunger and pipasa means thirst. So piditau, they were. So what vibhakti is this? Kshut pipasabhyam.
This is kshut pipasabhyam piditau. This is prathama vibhakti dvivachane. No. Tabhyam is tritiya vibhakti. Tritiya vibhakti dvivachane.
Tritiya vibhakti dvivachana. Yes. So kshut pipasabhyam piditau. So the vigraha vakyam will be kshuttacha
pipasacha.
Kshut pipasa. Kshut pipase, because two words and the uttarapada strilinga. So
I was meaning this one only. Kshut pipase.
Anantaram kama krodhau.
Kama krodhau. Kamascha krodascha tau. Itera dvandva.
Both are Shamatam Bhagini. Atra Shuddhascha Pipascha Tritiya Vibhakte, but it is we are, because there are two different group, so we have to put it in a Samaharas Dvandva.
No, 1 second. So kshitcha pipasa cha. It is not kshitcha. Why? Because there is no visarga for these shabdas. Now in the previous one, gajaha, simhaha. The ekavachana roopam will have visarga. So that visarga changes into shakara. So gajascha, simhascha. Here kshutcha, pipasa cha. Hunger and thirst. So these are not representing any group. We are not representing a group of hungers or a group of thirst. So it is iteretara dvandva only. It cannot be samahara dvandva.
Oh, okay. That's why it is iteretara. Okay. Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Astu. Anantaram kama and krodha both are pumlinga shabdas only, Bhagini. Priya Bhagini.
Bhagini. Kamascha krodascha tau.
భగిని క్షుత్పిపాసాభ్యాం అని అన్నారు కదా, ద్వివచనంలో చెప్పాలి కదా?
అవును, అది ద్వివచనంలోనే ఉంది.
అదే అంటే మనం ఇక్కడ చెప్పేటప్పుడు
చెప్పాము క్షిత్పిపాసే అని అన్నాం.
క్షిత్పిపాసే
అస్తు భగిని అస్తు.
సో కామక్రోధౌ లోభమోహౌ మదమాత్సర్యే చ దోషాః తాన్ జనాన్ పరోపకారాత్ నివారయంతి స్మ. సో హియర్ కామక్రోధౌ ప్రథమా విభక్తి एव. ఓకే, లోభమోహౌ अपि प्रथमा विभक्ति
एव.
मदमात्सर्ये
मदश्च मात्सर्यश्च. Matsarya means, is it
madam is there in pumlinga as well as in napumsaka, so you can take anything. Matsaryam.
Okay. Matsaryam is jealousy.
Matsaryam is in napumsaka only. So madamatsarye.
What is the meaning of that?
Madam and Matsaryam is more of jealousy, and madam is more of arrogance.
Okay.
So madam matsarye te.
So madamatsarye, which vibhakti is it in?
Madamatsarye, that is prathama
vibhakti
dvivachanam.
That is why it is, since it is napumsakam, matsarye, that a like one a. Okay. Anantaram iteretara dvandvah eva. Madhavarjunau.
Madhavascha Arjunascha tau iteretara dvandva. That is also iteretara dvandva.
Astu. Anantaram
Khadyapeyam. Khadyam cha peyam cha.
Means something to eat and something to drink. Something that can be eaten and something that can be
drink. So will it be samahara dvandva here, Bhagini?
Not necessarily.
Eat and drink.
Iteretara dvandva only. So khadyam cha peyam cha. So but wait. Khadya peyam praptavantau. So here it is in ekavachana. If it is iteretara dvandva and we have two items, it has to be in dvivachana, right? But here it is in ekavachana only. So we have to take samahara dvandva.
Samahara dvandva. Khadyam cha peyam cha anayuhu samaharaha.
Astu. Anantaram tathapi dharma vetta.
Dharma vetta. Dharmascha adharmascha vetta. Dharma dharmau vetta.
That will be the dvandva samasa. Vetta means vetru pratipadikam, a person who knows. Okay, Vetta means a person who knows, who is knowledgeable. So knowledge of dharma and adharma. He who has knowledge of dharma and adharma is dharma vetta. So dharma dharmau is the samasta padam. In Shashti vibhakti, what will it be?
Dharma dharmasya vetta.
It is in dvivachana. Dharma dharmau.
Dharma yohu.
Dharma dharmayoho vetta. So the actual final word is in Shashti Tatpurusha. But the dvandva part is dharma dharmau eva. Okay, the final word dharma dharma vetta is Shashti Tatpurusha samasa, because vetta indicates a person. Uttarapada pradhanyata asti atra. So it is a Tatpurusha samasa and it is Visheshana to Sri Krishna. Dharma dharma vetta Sri Krishna. Okay. Dharma dharma, that part is dvandva and that samastapadam joined with vetta to form Shashti Tatpurusha.
Okay.
Astu. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Anantaram Pramila Bhagini. Patitum ichchati va?
Bhagini. Pami. ततः अटन्तावेव केशवार्जुनौ अन्यं ग्रामं प्राप्तवन्तौ। तत्र कस्मिंश्चित् गृहे जले याचिते सति क्षीरं भोज्यं च प्राप्तवन्तौ। तस्मिन् ग्रामे अन्येषु चतुरेषु गृहेषु अपि तादृशमेव आतिथ्यं प्राप्तम्। आतिथ्यं प्राप्तम्। लाभालाभौ रागाद्वेषौ निन्दास्तुति वा तान् जनान् न बाधन्ते स्म।
Badhante. The Mahaprana is for the dha.
बाधन्ते स्म। धर्ममोक्षौ यज्ञदान तपांसि एव तेषां लक्ष्यम् आसीत्। भगवान् कृष्णः तान् उद्दिश्य अवदत्, अस्मिन् ग्रामे दुर्भिक्षं भवतु, नदी तटाकाः निर्जलाः भवन्तु, वृक्षेषु लतासु च फल पुष्पाणि मा वर्धन्ताम् इति। विस्मितः अर्जुनः अपृच्छत्, भगवन् भवान् तु कृपासागरः सर्वेषां योगक्षेमं वहति। एवं सति कथं दुष्टान् आशिषाः अनुगृहीतवान्, सज्जनान् च सप्तवान् इति।
Shaptavan. Sajjanancha Shaptavan iti. Okay, Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. So the story is Krishna and Arjuna one day went out to visit all the places. So day and night they were going about. They have come across some good things and bad things and everything. They have even seen in the forests the animals fighting with each other. And then finally, when they are suffering from hunger and thirst, they approached a village, and in that village they went to a house and they asked for some food, but the householders were scolding them and sending them away. In so many houses the same thing happened. So there they could not get anything to eat or drink. So here Sri Krishna gave them some ashisha. Tathapi dharma Sri Krishna tan gramajanan ashisha anugrihitavan. He blessed all those people of that village, and then they left that village and went to another grama. Keshavarjunau anyam gramam praptavantau. Tatra kasminchit grihe jale yachite sati kshiram bhojyam cha praptavantau. So they went into another village where when they asked only for water, they received milk and food also. Tasmin grame anyeshu trichatureshu griheshu api tadrishameva atithyam praptam. So such kind of host, they received such kind of atithyam. Labha labhau, ragadveshau, nindastuti, tan janan na badhante sma. So those people were not affected by labha labham and ragadvesham and nindastuti. Means even if they are doing well or not, they are not being disturbed by any kind of feelings. So dharma mokshau yajnadana tapangsi eva tesham lakshyam asit. So in their goal is to follow dharma and attain moksha, and to perform yajnas, dana, and perform tapas. So Bhagavan Krishna tan uddishya avadat. Asmin grame durbhiksham bhavatu. Nadi tatakaha nirjalaha bhavantu. Vriksheshu latasu cha palapushpani ma vardhantam. So this kind of vachanani he spoke. So then Arjuna was shocked. So he was asking, Bhagavan, Bhavan tu Kripasagaraha Sarvesham Yogakshemam Vahati. Evam sati katham dushtan ashisha anugrihitavan. In the previous village, you blessed them for people who are very not, not polite. And here, the good people, you are cursing them. Why? Okay. So here, labha labhav. Lakshmi Bhagini. Labha labhav. Vigraha vakyam vadatu.
Labha cha alabha cha.
Labha cha alabha cha.
भगिनी पूर्वं केशार्जुनौ इति अपि अस्ति
केशवार्जुनौ अपि अस्ति
केशवः च अर्जुनः च इतरेतरद्वन्द्वः
समासपदं किम्
केशवार्जुनौ केशवार्जुन
केशवार्जुनौ एव विभक्ति किम्
विभक्ति प्रथमा विभक्ति
लाभालाभौ
वाक्यं किं भगिनि एकवारं
तत्रैव अस्ति लाभालाभौ रागद्वेषौ निन्दास्तुति
प्रथमा एव भगिनि
राग विग्रहवाक्यं वदतु
लाभः च अलाभः च
समस्तपदं लाभालाभौ रागद्वेषौ
रागः च द्वेषः च द्वेषं वा द्वेषः च
द्वेषः एव किमर्थं द्वेषौ अस्ति खलु
आम् आम् सत्यं द्वेषः च
सो रागद्वेषौ फैनल గా సమస్తపదం చెప్పండి ఆఫ్టర్ సేయింగ్ ద విగ్రహవాక్యం మేక్ ఇట్ ఎ హ్యాబిట్ టు సే ద సమస్తపదం ఆల్సో
రాగः च द्वेषः च रागद्वेषौ इतरेतरद्वन्द्वः
निन्दास्तुति
निन्दा च स्तुतिः च निन्दास्तुति एव
निन्दास्तुति
प्रथमा विभक्ति निन्दास्तुति
धर्ममोक्षौ
धर्मं वा भगिनि धर्मः न वा
द्वौ अपि अस्ति
धर्मः च मोक्षः च धर्ममोक्षौ
मोक्षः च धर्ममोक्षौ
आम्
धन्यवादः भगिनी अनन्तरं श्रीदेवी भगिनी
क्षम्यतां निन्दास्तुति अत्र
स्तुतिः इकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दम् अस्ति अतः द्विवचने स्तुति इति भवति
अस्तु भगिनि
लैक् लाभालाभौ अत्र अपि द्विवचनं किन्तु पुंलिङ्गशब्दः अतः लाभौ इति निन्दास्तुति स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दं सीता सीते सीता सीते सीताः आकारान्तशब्दः नदी नद्यौ नद्यः ईकारान्तशब्दः मतिः मती मतयः इकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग मतिः शब्दः इव स्तुतिः अपि
अस्तु भगिनि
अनन्तरं नलिनी भगिनी यज्ञदानतपांसि
यज्ञश्च दानश्च तपश्च
तपश्च तपः च दानं नपुंसकलिङ्गमेव अतः यज्ञश्च दानं च तपः च तपश्च
यज्ञदानतपांसि
tapah though it has visarga it is a napumsakalinga shabda so that is why the samastapadam tapangsi it is ending like a napumsaka bahuvachana padam anantaram nadi tatakaah
nadi cha tata cha
only two words we have there nadi and tataka
nadi cha tatakah तटाकः च
see we have only two words but the samasta padam is in bahuvachana what does it imply that both words are bahuvachanas means nadyah cha
tatakah
cha
nadyah cha so that means that's why it becomes nadi tataka cha
so nadyascha tatakascha nadya tatakaah Means all the rivers and the lakes.
Lakes.
Astu. Phalapushpani.
Phalascha pushpacha.
Again,
Pushpani.
Phalapushpani is in Bahuvachan.
This is also Phalani cha Pushpani cha.
Phalani cha Pushpani cha Phalapushpani itaretara dvandva. Yogakshemam.
This is in Vidya Vibhakti. Yogamsha. Yogascha Kshemamsha. Kshetam.
Yogascha
Kshemamsha. Itereta dvandva only. And tam.
If it is itaretara dvandva, because two words are there, it should be in dvivachana, which it is not. So we have to take it as samahara.
Samahara. Okay. Samahara.
So yogascha kshemancha anayoho samahara. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. So did you say that it is in Dvitiya Vibhakti? Fine. Astu. Anantaram Sita Bhagini?
Bhagini. Sri Krishna avadat. Partha Bhavan Srishti Sthiti Layasya Rahasyam na janati. Yadi vignaha ištani bhavanti tarhyame naha trachirashanti te ashrayam anvishantaha anyat asthanachanti tena teshu vahasa
your voice is not clear, Bhagini. It is breaking. Sita Bhagini, your voice is breaking. Can you come closer to the net?
Is it audible now?
Better than before, but
okay. Tena teshu vartamanaha sadgunaha sarvatra prasrutaha bhavanti. Grame yadi sarvavidham saukaryam bhavati tahi jana sukha bhogeshu ramamanaha bahir naiva gachanti yena tesham sadgunaha tatraiva bhavanti uttamana gunanam yadi sarvatra ishyate tarhi uttama jananam sarvatra gamanam apekshaniyam tasmat aham sajjananam ashubham akankshitavan iti etat rahasyam shrutva krishnasya swasya cha antaram vijanan arjunah param vismayam agamat. सृष्टि स्थिति लयस्य रहस्यं सृष्टि च स्थिति च लयं च
सृष्टिः इकारान्त शब्दः सृष्टिः च स्थितिः च लयः च
स्थितिः च लयं च
लयः एव
पुल्लिङ्ग लयः च
किन्तु पदम् एकवचने न इतरेतर न किमर्थं पदम् एकवचने अस्ति अस्य सृष्टिस्थिति लयस्य षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनम् अस्ति अन्टे the word is in ekavachanam. Even the prathama vibhakti rupam will be in ekavachanam. So samahara dvandvam eva. So srishtihi cha sthitihi cha layah cha etesham samaharaha.
Okay.
Anantaram sukha bhogi.
What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of srishti is sthiti
and laya? Rahasyam na janati. Bhavan. So basically Krishna is telling. Now Arjuna asked, right? Why did you bless the people who were so rude, and why are you cursing the people who are so good? So he's saying you don't know the secret of the srushti and the sthiti and the laya. Laya is just the alignment you can take, like in music how we call laya, in dance actually, not in music. That rhythm of of this Srishti, you don't know. That is what he's saying. Okay? So you don't. So yadi vignaha kashtani cha bhavanti tarhi grame janaha tatra chiram na tishtanti. Now here in this village, everybody is so happy, everybody is so spiritually oriented and hardworking and very good people. But if they stay only here, because they are staying there, they are not going out anywhere because it is very comfortable for them in their village. But good people should go out. Only when they go out, they will spread their goodness in other places. So to make them go out of their comfort zone, Krishna said those sentences like, what did he say? Asmin grame durbhiksham bhavatu, nadi tatakaha nirjalaha bhavantu. So when there is no water, people will go in search of water to other places. Since these are all good people, wherever they go, they will spread that goodness in that new place. And that is what Krishna wants. So he is saying, you don't know the rahasyam of this Srishti and how it happens and how it should happen and all that. So, yadi vignaha kashtani cha bhavanti, tarhi grame sarvatra, tarhi grame janaha tatra chiram na tishtanti. If there are difficulties, then they won't stay here forever. Te ashrayam anvishyantaha anyat sthanam upagachanti. Ashrayam anvishyanta. So, looking for further places to live, they will go to other places. Tena teshu vartamanaha sadgunaha sarvatra prasritaha bhavanti. So by that, whatever good qualities they have within them will be spread out everywhere. Grame yadi sarvavidham saukaryam bhavati tarhi janaha sukhabhogeshu ramamanaha bahihi naiva gachanti. So if they are always happy and if the village is comfortable for them, they will not move out. There is no motivation for them to move out. And yena tesham sadgunaha tatraiva bhavanti. And because of that, their good qualities will remain only here, permitted to this village. Here, everybody is already good. So there is nothing new for people to learn. If they go out, then they can teach their good way of life to others. Uttamanam gunanam prasaraha yadi sarvatra ishyate tarhi uttamajananam sarvatra gamanam apekshaniyam. Tasmat aham sajjananam ashubham akankshitavan iti. Okay, so that is why I spoke such ashubham vakyani to these people, sajjananam. Okay, so sukha bhogeshu. What is the Vigraha Vakyam?
Sukhani cha bhogani cha. Sorry. Sukha cha cha. Teshu.
Astu. So here
Itaretara dvandva.
Itaretara dvandvaha eva. Kimartham bahuvachane asti. Padam.
Saptami vibhakti. Ma'am, the voice was not clear. Can you please repeat the Vigraha Vakyam, Sukha Bhogeshu?
So, Sita Bhagini?
Maybe my internet connection is not so good, I think.
Now it is fine. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Sukhaha cha bhogaha cha teshu. Itaretara dvandva.
Sukha and bhoga
in Saptami Vibhakti.
Pumlinga and Napumsaka, so you can use either way. Sukham cha bhogam cha teshu, you can say itaretara dvandva, or sukhascha bhogascha. That way also you can do.
Madam, ikkada upagachanti they have mentioned. So what does this upasarga upa here indicate? Because we have learned that patre dugdham upagachati, in that meaning that it is rising. So here, in what sense has it been used, ma'am? Like upagachanti.
Oh yeah, upagachati, when the milk, kshiram upagachati, we say, right?
Yes.
The boiling milk. Here going to other places. Sthanam upagachanti. Here
simply gachanti would have been okay here.
Simply gachanti also can be fine. Anyat sthanam upagachanti means what could it be emphasizing on?
Yeah, that's what I did not understand.
To other places, to going to other places.
I think it is Samipam, madam.
Samipaniki.
Upa means Samipam also is there, no?
Samipam is there, but what
so
is
Anya Pradesham Samipam Gachanti. That's what I understand.
That is correct. So there is no
Samipam
compulsory.
Upakrishnam nalla upagachanti.
Approaching sense lo, you can use upagachati as approaching also. Going towards, like how Mahodaya was mentioning, going towards other places.
Okay.
The difference, one way we can explain the difference is gachanti means simply going.
Yes.
Okay, upagachanti means approaching towards, going towards a particular direction also. Prati also means the same. Upagachati also kind of means in the same way, towards, going towards, or approaching. Here more of approaching, and prati is used in more of going towards in that direction.
Okay.
So when you say pratigachati, going towards that direction, but not to that place. Devalayam pratigachati, if I say, Saha Devalayam pratigachati, he is going towards the temple, but his destination is not temple. It is some other place before the temple.
Okay.
In that sense, you use pratigachati. Upagachati is approaching.
Pratigachati, Pratyagati is basically probably returning, madam. Returning to the place.
Pratyagachati means returning. I am talking about pratigachati.
Yeah, that also is returning to some. Okay, that's what I think. I may be wrong. Okay.
Agachati. Mahoday, you're confusing between prati plus agachati. That will be pratyagachati.
Pratyagachati is returning. I
Yes.
understand.
What madam is saying.
Pratigachati also is returning is what I think. I do not know.
Pratigachati is like going in a particular direction. We came across that somewhere. I will also provide the necessary sutras and all for that.
Geetha Sopanamu 2లో వచ్చింది భగిని. ప్రతి అనే పదము ద్వితీయ గురించి చెప్పారు కదా, ఉపపదాలు, ఉపపద విభక్తులు.
So that means going towards that direction, but not need not be that destination. In that sense, we use pratigachati.
Okay. Avagatamma. Dhanyavad.
So okay, we have 6 more minutes. So let us quickly do this abhyasa. Kau atanartham prasthitau. Subbarao Mahodaya. Subbarao Mahodaya अस्ति वा? Alivelu Bhagini?
आं भगिनि. कौ अटनार्थं प्रस्थितौ. कृष्णार्जुनौ अटनार्थं प्रस्थितौ.
धर्माधर्मवेत्ता कः?
धर्माधर्मवेत्ता कः? धर्माधर्मवेत्ता श्रीकृष्णः. भगवान् कृष्णः ग्रामजनान् उद्दिश्य किम् अवदत्? भगवान् कृष्णः ग्रामजनान् उद्दिश्य अस्मिन् ग्रामे दुर्भिक्षं भवतु, नदीतटाकाः निर्जलाः भवन्तु, वृक्षेषु लतासु च फलपुष्पाणि मा वर्धन्ताम् इति अवदत्. विस्मितः अर्जुनः किम् अपृच्छत्? विस्मितः अर्जुनः अपृच्छत्, भगवान् भवान् तु कृपासागरः, सर्वेषां योगक्षेमं वहति, एवं सति कथं दुष्टान् आशिषा अनुगृहीतवान्, सज्जनान् च सप्तवान् इति अपृच्छत्. के सुखभोगेषु रममाणाः बहिः नैव गच्छन्ति. जनाः सुखभोगेषु रममाणाः बहिः नैव गच्छन्ति.
अस्तु, अनन्तरं रिक्तस्थानं पूरयत.
धन्यवादः भगिनि.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः भगिनि.
कः वक्तुमिच्छति? सुब्बाराव् महोदय अस्ति वा भवान्? विशाला भगिनी? अथवा मूर्ति महोदय. Manjula Bhagini वक्तुम् इच्छति वा? Everybody is quiet.
आं भगिनि. ततः अटन्तावेव केशवार्जुनौ अन्यं ग्रामं प्राप्तवन्तौ. वृक्षेषु लतासु च वृक्षेषु लतासु च फलपुष्पाणि मा वर्धन्ताम्. पार्थ भवान् सृष्टिस्थितिलयस्य रहस्यं न जानाति. तस्मात् अहं
Last sentence.
Last.
Until in the previous paragraph. Last oka sentence undi kada dan paine. Tasmat aham sajjananam ashubham आकाङ्क्षितवान् इति. अस्तु अस्तु अत्र स्थापयामः. पुनः आगामि सप्ताहे पठामः. And this dvandva samasa, the words that are given here we have already discussed. Kathayam sthulaksharaih mudritani etani samasta padani savadhanam patata. That we have all these words we have already discussed. So next class we can start off with the next page. Okay. Astu. Shanti mantram.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha. Any question?
Namaskaraha. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
धन्यवादः. धन्यवादः.
भगिनी
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.